Welcome to 1 Million Cups Virginia Beach. We're a pitch practice for entrepreneurs sponsored by the Kauffman Foundation in Kansas City, Missouri. We're number 73 of 100 and some, maybe 10 communities. I keep losing count. What is it, Ray? But something like that, right? But anyways, we're throughout the country having a cup of coffee to talk about entrepreneurship, and we're run by some organizers, Murat and Ray, and our newest Julian, and a couple of our best guys are on their way to Kansas City to come back and bring some news to us after their meetup with the rest of the community, so we're excited about that. One of the things I like to ask is if we have well, first of all, do we have new people here today who's never been? Great, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We have a sign-up sheet in the back so you can keep up with emails to know who's coming next and hear what's happening at 1 Million Cups. Thanks for coming. And events coming up this week.
Of course you do. I've got to say something.
Go ahead.
So the applications are in, the selections have been made, we sent that out, so mark your calendar, September the 19th, rumble in the streets. We have 757 pitch, 7 minutes, 5 pitches. So we'll be announcing here shortly who made the cut on the applications. In addition to that, the NATO in Lions Lair competition is live and active. This is an opportunity to compete on a global scale. Abstracts, 750 words or less around there, are due on September the 18th. You don't have to have a fully baked idea. Well, you have to have an idea, but you have to have a fully baked product. So, got some flyers up here. There is a webinar tomorrow, I just found out. If you want to know the dial-in information, let me know and I'll get that to you. So pick that up. But you got until September the 18th to get your abstracts in. Compete on a global level to help NATO and Lions Lair.
Yeah, it's huge. And from what I understand, talking to Nancy yesterday, I think they've never even done this before. NATO's right here on campus.
NATO is looking for ideas.
This is huge.
Thinking out of the box. They're looking for, they realize they can't get ideas through the traditional paths, that they need to solve issues and problems. They're looking for ideas in the area that'll help an area that's come under crisis, like a hurricane strike or something like that, solutions. And it's wide open, medical, technology. Just go pick up the site, we'll give you the whole list.
Other events?
Do you know what September 12th is? Do you know what September 12th is?
The day after September 11th.
Good answer. Tuesday. Very good. Amazon's patent for one-click
Oh, yeah.
expires on that date. In the 90s, when I had my bookstores and I sold books on Amazon, a lot of people don't know Amazon started out as a book sell site.
Yeah.
That was a big thing for us because it promoted our product. But yeah, it's expiring, and so all the people licensing it no longer have to. And they've already talked about major providers that are going to start to offer their own now that they can do it.
Wow, so we're going to look for some changes on Amazon?
Yeah.
Also, other providers like Microsoft and Apple already uses Amazon, obviously, but other services like they are trying to plan something that you can go have one click throughout the whole web.
Service that would have one service that would offer it for everybody.
Wow. Wow, that's
So
cool.
it's easier to shop.
Two events, of course. Meal prep this Sunday, so Sal and Jar party. You want to get your meals ready for the week. And then next Thursday, next Thursday, the 14th, Hope Crane is a massage therapist and a yoga instructor. She's going to be speaking in Chesapeake. So you want a card, get a card, come out, they're free, nothing to buy or sell. That's what I tell everybody, come get the knowledge to take control of your health, okay?
Awesome. And once more, I had to plug that we will be changing our venue on September 27th. We're going to have 1 Million Cups at Oldham University in the Strom Entrepreneurial Center. We did this once before in the spring, so I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I think is that 2 weeks from now, or is that 3?
Is that a one-day only?
It's a one-day only, September 27th, last Wednesday of the month. We're going to be at Strom, and we have 2 different student presenters. One of them has a 3D printing company, and one is just beyond the napkin stage and in the preliminary stages of doing manufacturing for some recyclable bags or something. So come in and check it out and hear what the students have to say, give them some great feedback. So today, we have an exciting presentation about the Founder Institute. I can't wait to hear about this. We have Joel Need here to tell us all about it. I'll give you the 1 minute warning for the 6 minute
Okay, great, thanks.
number.
All right. Hey, everyone, thank you. All right, I'm here to talk about the Founder Institute. And first, I want to just introduce myself. I'm a partner at Price Benowitz. Price Benowitz is a law firm. We've got offices in the Mid-Atlantic area, but our footprint is Mid-Atlantic, but our client scope is larger. I'm the head of the transactional group, the corporate group. In short, I help people form, grow, and buy and sell companies and other assets. So we're industry agnostic. I've got clients that are SaaS providers that are the darlings of Silicon Alley up in New York, down to people that own portfolios of long-term care facilities around the country, and geographically indifferent. We go where the deals are, whether it's New York, Florida, Louisiana, Washington State, it really doesn't matter. So that's a little bit about us. But the reason I'm here is because I'm one of the 3 local directors of a program called the Founder Institute. And the Founder Institute is really fascinating. I'm really excited to bring it to this area. It's an idea stage accelerator that helps founders launch enduring tech companies through structure, mentorship, and a global network. And we talk about structure, we mean it. We're bringing a curriculum that has been proven in about 170 cities in 60 countries. It's run by local directors and mentors. We have about 30 mentors that have signed up, ranging from former Landmark folks to the guy that sold his business to Caterpillar, which is why we've got a Caterpillar office in Virginia Beach these days. Who's it for? It's pretty much for everybody in this room. It's for people that are employed or working on their company, their idea full time. It takes about 20 or 30 hours a week. The program's about 14 weeks long. So it's tough, but it's manageable. And the events, which meet once a week for 14 weeks, are after work, not during work. And it's for people that maybe have an idea. It helps them refine the idea and get things off the ground. So you don't have to have a prototype, although people come when they've got a minimally viable product. But often it's just, I have an idea and I don't know what to do next. You can see it fits in with sort of a spectrum of different sort of providers or projects. You've got Startup Weekend, which are people that are just throwing around ideas and are weekend long. And the next is the Founder Institute, and after that, we've got the more developed accelerator programs that often put money behind you, whether it's Y Combinator or Techstars. I don't think any of these are in this area. And then you've got angel and VC money after that. So it's really for, I've got the idea, I may have started my company, I'm struggling, and I need some structure. And here's an example of what they've done so far. This is a little outdated. It says 60 countries and 150 cities. They're up to 170 now, and it's really fascinating. And the structure is really exciting and interesting. I'm one of the directors. There's 3 of us. The other 2 are Jeff Warby and Lisa Denoy, who run 1701, the accelerator down at the beach. Frankly, we're all busy. We all have day jobs, and it's hard to stick to a schedule to get something off the ground. They've got a template, and they hold you to it. So the first step they said was, you need to get 10 mentors by X date. So we scrambled to get those mentors by the date. We got to 10, now we're up to 30. And then they said, you've got to hold a number of introductory programs just to introduce people to Founder Institute, and that we're in the process of doing, and we have to have a minimum number of people show up to each one. And then we've got to have a minimum number of people apply. And so it's really great that they've got it structured. We've got calls once a week, and the calls are fantastic. We had a call with for the directors of in other cities that are at the same stage that we are, which is the exploratory stage. And it's fantastic to get on the call with people from Cape Town, from Seoul, from Pristina. So it's really, it's a fantastic network that even at the director level that we're building, and the program itself is structured as well. Here's some examples of some companies that have made it through. You may or may not recognize some of these names. Udemy, I think, is probably the most well-known name. So not only do people, enter the program, they succeed and move forward. And they've gotten, obviously, as you can see, a lot of investment so far. So why is it effective? All right, so first, this is really exciting. It's not like a lot of accelerators where you have to have a tech partner and the CEO, and you have to send in a business plan. No, it's based on a really grueling and humiliating test that it takes about an hour, and it is really, yeah, you have a question?
No, 1 minute.
Oh, okay, sorry, 1 minute already, all right, so we'll go through this quickly. Anyway, so interesting program. It builds a network in addition to everything else that it does, in that you've got, there's equity that is split. 75% of it stays in the local system, so not only do the founders and mentors get some equity, your peers in your cohort get equity. So it helps not only encourage the directors and mentors to participate, but also everyone in your cohort to help and assist you. They focus on structure, as I mentioned. It's tough, 20, 30 hours a week, and less than 35% make it to graduation. If you don't make it through and you drop out, you can enroll in the next semester. There's a lot of support in addition to the Founder Institute, which is on the left. They've got Founder Lab and the Founder Institute Select Portfolio. So it helps you grow as well, and there's some angel and seed money involved, assuming you make it that far. It takes $50 to apply, unless you come to one of the events, and then the course fee is free. Again, great structure. The next event, what I wanted to talk to you about, September 13th, Wednesday. And this is not part of the program. This is an event to see sort of how the program works and to talk to some like-minded people. Startup Funding 101, how to raise money for your idea. You've probably heard this before, but it's worth coming to just to meet other people that may be interested in the program. It's 5:30 to 8:30. I think it's actually 6 to 9. But you can go to the meetup and sign up for it. But why don't you this is easier, take my number down, 757-745-3412. Just text FI. I will send you back the information. And FI, I mean Marines in the Room, short for Fidelis. I promise I'm not going to do anything else with your phone number other than text you this information. The last thing I need is to start, spam texting people. But come to the event September 13th. If you didn't catch a lot of this, don't worry. Just text me your information, and I will. I'll send you some links to the upcoming events. 757-745-3412. Everyone got that? I don't see everyone writing this. I'm not leaving this platform. Copy this down. This reminds me of college when I make girls memorize my phone number. All right, good? Yes? Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Sorry I went over this.
All right, not